Good morning again. My name is Jamie with MyTarot.org, and it is time to take a breath and relax. It's a time to just take a few minutes for ourselves as we start our day, since it's 7:15 here in the morning for me, or if it's evening or the afternoon, just a minute to take a break. A reminder that it's okay to maybe put our feet flat on the floor and make sure our butt's nice and comfortable, relax our shoulders and our neck. And listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Reminder to take that breath. I take a breath every time I hear the cards. I'm just listening to them. And now I'm to the point where it reminds me. It's just a nice way to start the day with our daily inventory. Taking a review, seeing if the universe has any tips or tricks for us. Going in, listening. See if we have any angers or resentments or anything to look at before we start our day. Anxieties. So maybe if we look at it now, maybe if something pops up later on today, we'll have already thought about it, or we'll be prepared and not just react, because now we're again feet flat and necks relaxed and everything. I kind of feel ready. So what does the universe have for us today? Part of it really is just listening to the universe, listening to the clues around us. I was talking to somebody last night. I was talking, so we're going over a tarot spread that somebody else had given them. And it just reminds me that with things like this, there's questions and there's answers. And then what are you going to do with that? So if you're doing tarot, if you do the tarot, one of the things that I like to focus on, even if it's that extra card, is that, okay, I know what the question is now. You've told me what's going on with my three cards, and I do the advice because I don't want to just be left like that. I want some kind of an advice. I want to know what I need to do. So it's kind of like asking the universe. It's like, all right, I already know what the problem is. Great, you've just shown me. But that last card is a Ten of Swords. What can I do about that? What can I do to relieve some of my anxiety? So it's looking at things, the universe, using our intuition and empathy to look for signs that says, you're feeling all that stress. What can you do about that? And that's part of what I do with the tarot for me, is that I just want to, I know that life is hard. What can I do to anticipate and remember to breathe and things like that? So that's part of what it is just being willing to look at our future honestly, and then saying, well, what can I do? Because there's always an answer. There is always an answer. So I'm going to put out my 3 stacks here. And each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe. Each one being a different thought or a different conversation. And if we believe in the multiverse, each one of these is like a different path. Because these cards here will lead down one path. These cards will lead down a different one. And whichever path we choose, we're kind of leaving 2 behind. So this morning, let's look at the bottom stack. Let's see what's underneath, things that might be influencing us, but we don't even realize it. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. And I'll flip them over one at a time, just like we're reading a book. Each one of these is a different page. And as I like to remind myself, I do that because I get these cards and I think I know exactly where the cards are going, and it's just like life. It's like I don't even have all the information, but it's like I've already anticipated. And then I turn over the last card and it just changes everything. So like with life, we just don't know until we see that last card. Because I'm the Fool. So our first card is the Fool. And what is the Fool? It's the 0 card. And the Fool can be anything from when we can be happy, carefree, go lucky, not worry about things, to where we can be that to the point where we walk right off a cliff. So that's going to depend upon the cards around us. The Emperor. So going from the Fool to the Emperor, going from that innocent state to the one where it has become that strong, So tarot cards are not male or female. It's masculine energy, feminine energy. And this is going from that more of a not knowing state, not seeing what's around us, not knowing, to the Emperor, which is a strong masculine state. And so this is like a slingshot almost. To the Star reversed. Okay, so as I always say, with the tarot, the minors, which are the numbered cards, the pips, those are our day-to-day cards. The majors are the destiny cards. The majors are the ones that we want to pay attention to. And we have, out of the 4 cards here so far, we have 3 majors. So we have the Fool, we have the Emperor, and then we have the Star. And these even go into progression 0, and then we have 4, and then we have 17. And so what is the Star? The Star is what, if we're on a ship, what guides us. The Star can be hope. The Star can be faith. But this is reversed. So this is so far almost like going from things are really well, things I'm just like oblivious to things. It's that carefree moment to getting something where it's like this light switch almost, where it's like adulting. It's like all of a sudden we've got to adult. And when we do that sometimes, we're doing it because something in our lives says, all right, we have to take charge. We have to be the adult. We have to do this. But with the Star reversed, it's almost like saying, because we're doing this now because maybe we let something lag. We don't have enough money for our car payment. We dilly-dallied, and then all of a sudden it's like maybe we've waited too long, and now we're trying to take charge. But let's turn over the advice card, which is the King of Pentacles. So with the Fool, again, it's those things that we're not seeing. We're just going along, coasting, not paying a bill, or not paying attention to something at work. We're just kind of coasting along. Maybe we're burnt out and we just don't want to deal, and so we are just choosing not to adult. What right now, so for example, is there something at work, or is there something in our lives, our roof has got a leak and we know that we should get it taken care of, or something like that. What is it that we're avoiding that we need to take care of? Because once we get to that point, the Star reversed is the exact opposite of the Fool. And sometimes it's good to be the Fool. Sometimes it's good to be able to relax and, just go out and be carefree and do those things. But if we're putting something off and all of a sudden it's like, okay, now I need to get the money to pay this bill, or now I need to do this, or now I need to do that, you know, is it because we've lost faith? Is it because, you know, we feel like we need to be an adult now? And the advice card is the King of Pentacles. So what is a king? The king is like the emperor. The king is, but again, this is a day-to-day card. This is a minor card. And so this is about just maintaining day-to-day things. And the king is the one, it's that masculine energy that says, all right, you know, we need to take care of the kingdom. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do that. These are all just day-to-day things. You know, we have a situation coming up where we need to be the emperor. And so I will do that. And the pentacles, or the coins, are about home, health, finances, work, things that keep us grounded. This is a very, very grounded card. The stars are up here, and that's not about grounding. That's about looking up and, you know, it's with this is just saying, you know, faith, hope, all those things, we need those things to be able to move forward. We need that guide. And this is about, what do I need to do to just find that faith again? And the way we do that is with the King of Pentacles, which is such a grounded card. I mean, you know, here we are, it's like with these majors up here, and it's like we just feel the weight of the majors. And the King of Pentacles, though, is saying, you know what, I'm just a mere mortal. I have to take care of these things. I will be the king today. These things are what are important to me. I will accept what has to come along. But the King of Pentacles is about taking care of these things, making sure they get done. But, I mean, see how this wolf looks? The impression that I get when I look at this King of Pentacles is that it is grounded. It's very forward thinking. You know, it sees the trees in the background of the Emperor. You know, that Emperor, those trees are just the big things. And the King of Pentacles knows it can only take care of one thing at a time. So the Emperor is all about taking the big things and seeing this big picture, and it just can crush us. The Fool, we're not looking at anything. The Emperor has to see the big picture. The King of Pentacles says, yes, there's a big picture, but I need to take care of this part of the kingdom, then this part of the kingdom, then this part of the kingdom. And then, oh, hey, Michael, nice takeaway. Yeah, be grounded and have faith. So when those big things hit, just think about the King of Pentacles. Just be forward thinking, being grounded, looking for that faith. We may not see it right now, but the King of Pentacles will find that faith because it's just going to take care of each thing as it comes. And it's the weekend, so I'm going to choose to be the Fool anyway. I'll deal with there I am. That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, what should I actually be doing this weekend, right? You know, so maybe actually this weekend I'm going to assess those things that I should be doing so that I can have faith that it's like each one of these small things will be taken care of. That's funny because I gravitate to the Fool, and it's like, no, this weekend, it's reassess for me. So again, thank you very much. Thanks for the week. Thanks for all the support and everything like that. And happy Friday, Michael. Happy Friday, everybody out there. And thank you again very, very much.